Hi, I'm Mari Pfeiffer, writer and website designer, and welcome to my channel. So a question I get asked a lot is whether you should do it yourself or hire a designer. This is a really good question because hiring a designer or an agency can be costly and a lot depends on their availability. And another factor that you need to think about is whether you can work well with this designer and give them feedback that's really good and helps get the job done on schedule or even ahead of schedule. Now, on the other hand, there are tons of tools out there, some of them are even free, that you can use to build your own website. The downside, of course, is that you have to learn how to use them, and that can take time, so you need to think about that. So in this video, I'm going to give you a lot of information that you need before the building and design process begins. I'm also going to give you a list of builders that I really like and that I recommend, and hopefully at the end of this, you'll be able to make the right decision for you and your business. Before you make a decision about whether you'll build your website yourself or hire a professional designer, there are some important matters to consider. Now, this is the most important part of the video, so please stay tuned. In addition to your graphics, images, and copy, you have to think about things like what software or program is best for your needs, search engine optimization, and you need to have a solid marketing plan that will help you grow your business and get the results you're after. So first, you really need to know the why you're building a new site and what you want it to do for your business. In other words, you need to have your goals clearly defined, so be specific. If it's more traffic or more sales or something else, state that. Also, you need to know the how to design a layout for each page that will help you get your visitors to take action and do the things you want them to do so that you get the results you need. This means you have to take a very strategic approach to the design of your site. And finally, you need to have a plan in place for maintaining everything so that your strategy works. It would be nice if you could just put your site up, have it bring in lots of business, and take it easy. But that's not really how things work. You have to constantly study your statistics and make changes whenever necessary so that you stay on track to reach the goals you've set. So that's what you need to know and have in place before you start the design process. And this is true whether you're doing it yourself or you're hiring someone to do it for you. Now, I strongly advise hiring a pro or an agency, and the reasons are simple. Most pros will take the time to get to know you, your company, and what you need your site to do for you. They also know how to develop your content, help you with search engine optimization and marketing. Hiring a pro or an agency will also save you time because they'll do the work for you while you focus on your business. And finally, their fee is a one-time fee. So think of it as an investment because the returns can be very high. But if you're still determined to build and design your own website, you've added up all the time and you've crunched the numbers, and maybe you like doing basic design, I'll show you a few website builders that I've used and recommend. None of them require any code knowledge, but if you do know some code, I think that can be to your advantage. So first up is Weebly. It's one of the most popular website builders out there. It has a very easy to use drag and drop builder, and I think if you're a complete newcomer to the world of website design, of publishing online, I think Weebly is a really great place to start. You can start with a free website, so let's go to their pricing section. So I can show you a little bit about that. The free website really is free. You just open an account and you can start dragging and dropping and building your website after you choose a theme. The only drawback is that the domain will have Weebly.com in it. So if I were to use it, it would be www.maripfeiffer.weebly.com or something like that. So I don't think for a business that's a very professional solution. The other thing about having the free site is that it will display Weebly ads. Its little widget will pop up in the corner of the window of the browser, and it says powered by Weebly, which I find very, very annoying. But it is free, so if that's where you have to start, that's where you have to start. But I do think Weebly's pretty good. And if you really like it, and you want to stick with it, then you can just simply upgrade to one of their other packages. The Pro is $12 a month, the Business is $25 a month, so go ahead and read all the features to see what you get for that. But again, Weebly is very easy to use, and I think for beginners this is a really great solution. So the other builder that I really like is Squarespace. It's actually one of three, but this is the next one. Squarespace, as you can see from just looking at it, is drop dead gorgeous. They have incredible themes, or actually they call them templates, but they're wonderful. I believe they're designed by professional designers, and they're just gorgeous. And so I urge you to consider this one. Now, Squarespace does not have a free website option. You can try them out for 14 days for free and see if you like it. My only warning about Squarespace is that it has a great drag and drop builder, but it's a bit harder to use than Weebly. I don't think it's quite as intuitive, so it takes a while to first get used to it, to try to understand the logic behind it sometimes. But once you do, it's an incredibly powerful tool for building really gorgeous websites. They have a lot of extras in there to help you with things like search engine optimization and so on. So I think between the two, Squarespace is a little bit more expensive, but I do think it's worth it. And again, you have the 14-day free trial, so go ahead and try it out. They have terrific templates. They have really beautiful templates. And the other thing, by the way, is that when you preview a template, you can view it in different, you can see how it would display in different devices, which is very helpful. Weebly has that as well. But below that, once you select a template, it shows you what other people have creating using this template, which is terrific because it gives you a sense of how people are using these different templates for different businesses, different reasons, and I hope that that's very inspiring to you. So I think Squarespace is really terrific. All right, the third one I wanted to show you is the Divi theme for WordPress. This is created by Elegant Themes. They are a developer for WordPress. Divi is another drag and drop builder, but this one has so many different options. They call them modules, not elements. They have so many different ones, and you can edit it from the back end in edit mode, or you can edit it visually just like Squarespace and Weebly. It's incredibly flexible. You can customize any part of your entire page using this builder so that you can make this paragraph, for example, completely different from the rest of the ones on this page. It has so many different features. You can hide or show certain elements depending on the device that they might appear on. So there's a lot of customization that you can do using the Divi theme. I can't say enough good things about it. And I think for the price, I believe it's $89 for an annual membership, and it's $249 for a one-time fee for permanent membership. But the Divi theme is terrific, and I kind of think it was developed and created for designers. I'm not really sure about that, but it feels like it is, because when you get into the different modules, you can really customize everything exactly the way you want it, and without knowing any code. Although I have to say, as a professional who uses Divi, I do find that it's really helpful to know code or understand what I'm looking at, or understand the different types of measurements that they have in there. So anyway, those are the three builders that I highly recommend. Weebly I really recommend for people who are just getting started. It's great if you want a free site just to get started and see what it's like. Squarespace, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more time and trial is needed to kind of master their builder. And I think Divi, if you're using WordPress, is probably the best builder for WordPress out there. So those are my choices. So obviously the decision to do it yourself or hire a professional website designer or an agency is a huge decision. Your website is such an important part of your overall business. So I hope the information that I've provided here is helpful to you, and that it will help you make the decision that's right for both you and your business. If you have any questions, please let me know. Contact me directly, or you can start a conversation with me on social media. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to become a subscriber. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon.